Welcome back to the Adventures of Elder Floopsy. We're about to go taunt some marauders. Let's go. Ill-mannered marauder. Fight me! You know your friend here is a 12's damn cheat. Thinks he can charge us more 'cause we're foreigners. But I'll get his own back, mark me words. Alrighty. Menacing marauder. Picking on little Lalafels. Fight me. What? You blaming me 'cause this little shite shat his own pants? Well, bugger him and bugger you too. Make sure you change those. Mocking marauder, you have a lady cornered? You will fight me. The hell's your problem? Maybe she likes her men rough. What are you supposed to do, her bleeding manservant? But don't matter, you've gone and spoiled the mood. Ew. Consent is important, guys. Keen-eyed marauder, you will fight me. Floopsy. Oi, come on now. He was disrespecting me proud sea wolf heritage. Spit. Fine, I'll leave the bastard be, but we ain't finished. Excellent. And I think there's one more we gotta go taunt. And there he is. Floopsy is your opponent. Just who the hell do you think you're speaking to, maggot? I'm the Driven. And me bloody marauders have been reaving so long mothers scare their children with tales about us. Don't believe me words? Then I'll let me axe do the talking. Alright, do we get to kick his ass? Mystery Man. Oh ho ho, this is lively even for the quicksand. You two going to put on a show for us? What's this, another goddamn fool? Show some respect when you talk to... the Driven. Leader of a troop of bloody mummers or some such. Aye, I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well. Then, unless you want me to split your skull with me axe, ye better. He gasped. That sword! That sword! It couldn't be frenzy, but only the sword of Naldwood. Bloody hells, it's you! We have a famous man on our hands. You know, I've never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join the fun? Who's this guy? Begging your pardon, sir. Dude, that was my ass to kick. Floopsy is now down one ass. Why do they always do that? Sigh. Looks like it's just you and me. Am I going to have to kick your ass now? Standing up to that Lominson was quite brave of you, and quite foolish. I think I like you, Gladiator. Name's Aldous, and I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent the last of my coin. Convenient. I used to be a young gladiator like you until I took an arrow to the... Not making that joke. Back then, but that hardly concerns you. These days, I'm just an explorer of the unexplored, a seeker of as yet unknown experiences. Like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. Gods, I've missed this city. This wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hey, thanks for sharing about your love life, man. We needed that. I appreciate all those details. Alrighty, Momodi, we scared off the marauders. I swear if I hadn't seen all this with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. Everyone here thought he died years ago. Our mystery man has a storied past. Listen, Elder, do me a favor and don't tell Mila about Mead and Aldous, all right? She doesn't need this sort of drama. Why? Well, let's just say some folk ain't good for one another. Ooh, is this a scorned ex-lover's subplot I detect? I don't know. I haven't been through the storyline, so I can't say for sure. Back to the guild. Mila! I've already heard of your exploits at the quicksand, Elder. You did well to send those marauders packing. I wish I could say we've heard the last of them. Alas, we received reports of axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants traveling through Scorpion's Crossing. It seems words will not suffice after all. When do we get to kick the asses? I want you to finish what you've begun, Elder. Head to Western Thanalan and see that preferred name referral, the Driven, and all those who have shared in his crimes never trouble the people of Ul'dah again. To the ass-kicking! Away! We have quests to do here. Quest, double quest, bug! Quest, quest, quest again. Hey, have you seen any big grumpy guys with axes by chance? They tore me from my saddle and took everything I own. Bring my goods back to me, I beg of you. Ass kicking away! Sack. Ass kicking! Sack. Asses kicked. Quest! Asses have been kicked. You told me this already, sir. Calm yourself, sweet summer child. I have your goods. 'Twelves, bless you, adventurer. If it weren't for good men like you, I'd never leave home. That's one to talk about with your therapist, my friend. Quest! Quest! Goblins! Sorry, Mila, we got a little sidetracked. When Floopsy sees those quest markers, he gets a crazed look in his eye, and he just kind of forgets what he was already doing at the time. But we kicked their asses. Good, it's finished. And with that, this stage of your training is complete. This time your enemies were ill-behaved ruffians, but who knows what manner of opponents you will face in the future. Regardless, I have faith that you will do well. Master your sword, and you shall master yourself. Now then, there will be work for you in the days to come. Return to your training, Elder. We will speak again. And new shirt, please. Look at our boy. Words do not describe. Anywho, back to that story quest. We've been busy for a bit, so hopefully that noble lady is still alive. Let's go see. Hooded Lalafell? Are you who we're looking for? Oh, Sultan Tree. You were about to enter an instant battle. Proceed.
mountain tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself.
Whoa!
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone.
I mean, he's got a point. There's like monsters and shit.
It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one the Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge.
Floopsy always finds what he's looking for.
You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness.
Ouch, dude, rude.
You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person.
Of course, it's never that easy.
Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Floopsy! What's this? Oh. Think we're having that dream again.
Hear, feel, think.
I don't want to feel those meteors.
Crystal bearer.
Floopsy?
I am Heidelin, all made one.
Mommy!
A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, So hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Holy crap, she's huge!
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
And we're back. Yeah, so that is Crystal Mommy, otherwise known as Heidelin. She'll talk to us from time to time.
Around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
It was a gargoyle, obviously.
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits.
We're dealing with bandits with books!
Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream?
Wouldn't you like to know?
No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal.
Floopsy?
But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once.
You know something we don't?
I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
Try to give us a little bit more backstory when you do, huh? Whatever lore you have, I will pry it from you. Right, back to Papa Sean. Papa Sean! Thank the gods you've returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse? Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I have already given you cause to weep, Papa Sean, you and the people of Ul'dah. What did you do? Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It's not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Sean. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. There she goes. I cannot thank you enough, Elder. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from voids and fiends. For your gallant service you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. Floopsy! A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder? I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Elder, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. Oh. You have the new quest for us. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I've purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nana mines for which I wait is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead, and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the royal plantation, and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. Oh boy, the alliteration. Maddening. If Cicidoa doesn't come calling soon, this spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Oh God, not you too. Oh, so you're to deliver this decadent delight. I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. Quest. Quest. Mila, we have reached the 10th level. You look well, Elder. I hope you're ready for your next task, because I require your immediate assistance. There have been several violent murders recently, the victims of which were all Hurrian men. Based on the multiple spear wounds found upon the bodies of the deceased, we believe that Lancers are responsible for the crimes. Not only are these murders a blight upon our city, I fear it is only a matter of time before one of our own is targeted. I've just received reports of foreign Lancers skulking about in Stone's Throw. Considering the circumstances, I find it likely that these are our culprits. We cannot abide by any more murders. Go to Stone's Throw, outside the Gate of Nald, and speak with any you find in the area. With luck, we may find these Lancers before they strike again. Away! Detective Floopsy is on the case. You there? Murderers, where? Don't kill me, please. I'm not the one you want. Oh. Hello. Goodbye. Thank you, thank you. They appeared out of nowhere, asked me if I was Aldous at Spear Point. I said no, but they attacked me anyways. What did I do to deserve this? Huh. We did it. So they were indeed the murderers we sought. But what brought Duskwhite freelancers all the way from the Black Shroud? And why were they murdering Hiri and Mien with swords? First sword! What is it? Lancer's first sword! A gang of them hiding in the tunnel to the south of the Black Brush Station! Humph, it seems we're not rid of them yet. Elder, you might as well finish what you started. Go to Central Thanlan and dispatch the last of these freelancers. Bruce, accompany Elder. Watch him kick ass. Well, I can't keep the bloke from getting skewered, but I'll patch him up best I can. Oh, you just wait. Elder, defend Bruce. He knows powerful healing magics, but he cannot employ them unless you keep all your enemies occupied. Make sure you command their full attention at all times. Aye, I'm counting on you to keep those bastards away from me. Watch me back and I'll watch yours. Floopsy. You have your orders, gladiators? Send these freelancers to the 7th gate.